It completed is perfect, flexible as stress strain curve. Which part? The material extension takes place quickly with no or little increase in load at blank is the point where strength of bone breaks at this curve. Blank is the one of stress bone kinds that acts to reduce the length of the bone. Blank is one of the stress bone kinds that acts to extend the length of the bone. Here is the stress state caused by the combined energy of a pair of opposing force at the stress bone kinds. The molecules move when that they have something with energy. Absolute zero value is unique temperature and equals what? Kelvin temperature at Kelvin equal what? I mean the equation. Celsius temperature equal what? Equation. Fahrenheit temperature equal what? Celsius temperature with Fahrenheit equal what? According to the Fahrenheit. Dental pulp is sensitive, like I said before, may be damaged if its temperature increased on specific number. I need this number. Thermal expansion here of teeth happens when the teeth temperature is. Thermal contraction of teeth happens when the temperature is. That means the following wall filled. If the following coefficient of thermal expansion blank with your teeth here is most common way to measure what? To measure the patient and room temperature. It's a specific temperature tool. I explained it. Here are used quite often in medicine because of their sensitivity. It's another tool of temperature management. The last one, it can be used to measure from minus 190 to 300 Celsius. One very applying method of obtaining a thermogram is to measure something. Cathode ray tube displays the different body, the total radiation power per surface area equal, I need the equation, at heat therapy blank based on thermal equilibrium process. Which therapy treatment use the thermal equilibrium? Is used to treating arthritis, arthritis and back pain. Here blank use electric current to produce heat. It's another treatment kind, but here it's focus on the electric current. Heat from diathermy penetrates what? Heat diathermy is used for surface heating. Here, diathermy uses electromagnetic waves. Which one? Use electromagnetic waves. You must write its name here in a radio range. By using something, the body tissue between the plates acts like an electrolytic solution. In something, a coil is placed around the body region to be treated. Actually, these few blanks, I wanted the treatment names, okay? Blank is used in the treatment of fractures and strains. Blank is useful for depositing heat in bones. Which one? Cryogenic is the science and technology of producing and using what? Cryosurgery, and cryogenic treatment, we use at all of these two kinds. Cryosurgery tends to desensitize the what after that. Here we have a blank. Desensitize, yes. After that it's blank. We have a blank here. Actually, approximately it was at the last slide from lecture 3 or 4, I can't remember, but I explained that many times. Nervous transmit sensory information to, not from, but here it's from. Which kind will you write here? Which kind you will write here? Which name? The nodes stimulated nerve cell, that means at the first, consist of central force. The fluid inside it contains of what? The node stimulated nerve cell consists of a central core. The fluid inside it contains of what ions? It is polarized nerve cell. Outside the core has a high concentration. There is a potential difference at the polarized nerve cell across its membranes. It's about, I need number. It's the polarized nerve cell. The outside of the membranes have a potential of about. The potential inside the polarized nerve cell is when the nerve cell is stimulated, the membranes suddenly become what? Permeable to what? The reverse polarization, the membrane's potential increases from 0 to what? Repolarization time step at stimulated nerve cell is electromyography. It's a device. I explained its important information. Uses of all the stickers and needles as the what? Adds some device where muscles along the chest wall are examined with needles. Electrode here can provide useful information about the condition of the heart, which device, you'll write its name here. Decreased QRS heat, what does mean? Decreased T the at the curve, what does mean? Increased T heat at ECG curve means what? Increased QT interval at ECG means what? The P wave at ECG curve means depolarization and what? The T wave at ECG means repolarization, and at EEG device, the electrical signals will take the action potential from the service of what? Beta waves. I explained to you at the last the waves curve. Beta waves, I need here specific numbers. Alpha waves are theta waves, delta waves. Okay, I need the numbers from which number will start with which number will finish. EEG device is not used to diagnosis of, is not used. Okay, focus on notes. X-ray machine dealing with, ultrasound machine dealing with, A scan, that's machine, its frequency is, B scan machine, its frequency is, B scan machines dealing with, A scan machine dealing with, A scan machine provide something information. Here at the last blank is an error occurs. This error occurs when a patient is diagnosed to have particular disease when he or she doesn't have it. I think here at these two blanks, I came back to first lecture, okay? Here blank is an error occurs when patient is diagnosed to be free of some specific disease, okay? Just solve all of them and take good points. Have a good night. Thank you about your watching, your listening. Have a good night.